All right. Should we do predictions? Should we go right into Maui predictions? I feel like it makes sense to do Maui before we go to Battle for Atlantis.
Yeah, let's do my predictions.
Okay, so we're gonna go game by game together. You and I have to predict who's gonna win. Should we do a throwback to our first ever sleepers prediction episode? Should we do like coin toss tiebreaker?
Ooh, we can do that. Didn't we have Roby in as a tiebreaker one day?
We tried to have a lot of third chairs, and none of them ever worked until we found Riley Davis.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can do a coin flip if you got a coin.
I don't have a coin. Do you have a coin?
I don't even have glasses.
Yeah, there's no way we have a coin. So we
just gotta come to an agreement.
Wow. Oh no. We might be here forever then. Okay. Game 1, Tennessee against Syracuse. We didn't preview this game, but I am like oddly excited for this. I love that this is the first game of the tournament. Who wins?
I am too. I think Tennessee wins it.
Do you think it's like kind of close though?
I do think it's close, but I think Tennessee wins it. I think Judah Mintz and JJ Starling will be able to keep it a fun, closer game. But Tennessee just has too much, and I don't believe in the other guys outside of those two guys I just named from Syracuse.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have this, but I want to go on record and say this. I think Syracuse wins this game.
Wow.
I know they've duped me. Like, I know I keep betting Syracuse and everybody's like, Greg, please stop betting Syracuse. Here's where I'm at with Syracuse. I think when the ball is rolled out for this game, it's going to matter that Judah Mintz is the best player on the floor. I think it's going to matter. I think he's a guy who can go against the Tennessee defense and actually like go get his and be special. And if Judah Mintz has a special first half and Tennessee happens to like look around and be like, oh, wait a second, we're losing again, like they were to Wofford or whoever it was, like, I think this could get a little bit dicey. And it's if you haven't been able to tell, the results around college basketball in the last 3 days have been like, they make no sense. You know what I mean? Like nothing that's supposed to happen happens. There's going to be a game in this tournament where somebody great loses.
Greg, don't fall for this. The reason it wasn't great and the reason it was weird is because everyone's looking forward to this week.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. But okay, so proposition from me before we keep going game by game. Who are the best 4 teams to you? Purdue, Tennessee, Marquette, Kansas. Those are the best 4 in this tournament?
Yeah.
Does any one of those 4 lose their first game?
No, but out of those teams, Tennessee probably has the most chance to lose.
One of them's going to lose. That's my prediction. I think we're gassing this up that it's the greatest tournament of all time. And I think at least 1, maybe 2, lay an egg and lose.
Okay. If it ends up being 3, everyone's coming back to you because you ruined the greatest. you ruined the greatest midseason tournament of all time.
Listen, man, the greatest Maui Invitational ever, and the championship is Judah Mintz against your boy from UCLA.
Sebastian Mack.
Yeah. All right. Tennessee advances because I don't feel like arguing it. Purdue against Gonzaga. We both already predicted Purdue comfortably. Yep. Okay. Down to the bottom half of the bracket, Kansas against Chaminade.
Yeah. Lee Bailey ain't walking through that door. Give me Kansas.
Yeah, it's Kansas. How many Hunter Dickinson testicular points do we get in this game?
I set the line at over 2.5. I set it at 2.5, and I take the over.
Yeah, I'd hammer the over. UCLA, Marquette. Who wins?
I got Marquette.
I got Marquette as well. Okay, so we've just put the 4 best teams into the semifinals. Again, I want to go on record. Not going to happen. Somebody's losing. In fact, I'd love to know what a money line parlay is of the 4 favorites tomorrow, because if it's like around even odds, that's a really interesting proposition. I wish we could like get a sleepers boost on that. Exactly. Tennessee against Purdue in the semi would be a really, really interesting game. We'll preview this when we get to the day of the games. Like we'll have previews up as part of our episodes, but on paper, who wins, Tennessee or Purdue?
I think I'm going Purdue.
I love Dalton Connect.
I do too. Is Dalton Connect? Wait a second. Hold on. Let's walk this back. Is Dalton Connect being guarded by Fletcher Lawyer or Lance Jones? Who is guarding? Wait, who's guard? Actually, hold on a second. Let me walk this all the way to goddamn back. Who is guarding Dalton Connect on this team?
Morton or Jones?
I think I might have Tennessee winning this game, Greg.
Who's guarding Zach Edey?
I mean, they got to do. They got some tough bigs on Tennessee.
Yeah.
And they got bodies too. They can throw at them.
Do you think Connect's ready for that special moment though?
Yes, I actually do.
Like, I think I agree he's gonna have a mismatch, but I think Connect would need to be wired like a dude who's like, I can't believe you're sticking him on me. I'm gonna get 35 in this game.
I think he's got that.
So you're going Tennessee to beat Purdue.
Yeah, I would like to go Tennessee to beat Purdue.
Okay. I can't get over how good Purdue is in non-conference games, which is the single reason why I'm taking Purdue.
Okay, but what about this though? They had their non-conference is crazy. Like this isn't just it for Purdue. Like they got some other games coming up, possibly outside of how far they go in this.
They do have other games to play.
No, but I'm talking about like some other tough ass non-conference games. You know, Greg, God damn it.
Just a funny line. Like they got some other games coming up. Like, yeah, they do. I mean, not for a month though. They don't play Alabama and Arizona until December 9th.
Okay. I'm willing to succeed this. I'm not willing to fight for my right with a Rick Barnes team.
I like that. Okay, so
But
Purdue.
can I go on record saying that I think Tennessee wins if this is the matchup?
Yeah, that's fine. If this actually happens, we'll preview it.
Okay,
But,
cool.
I'm going Purdue. Kansas versus Marquette in the semi.
Marquette.
Whoa.
I'm dangerously in on Marquette. It's bad.
Just after the Illinois win?
Yeah, that was just, I mean, that's like for Kolek to go into Champaign on a bad ankle and do what he did and the rest of the team play the way they did. It's not just Kolek either. Like they just play so well. It's very impressive.
What percent do you think Kolek's ankle is right now?
Oh, I think I would say it's probably close to 90% right now. You think it's worse?
Whatever we think the number is what decides who I think wins this game for me.
I mean, had they played? They had a game since Illinois, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Oh, then it might be good.
So in my head, 3 games in 3 days is tough for a guy with a bad ankle.
Okay. Okay, I see where you're going, but at the same time, I feel like it might be good.
If his ankle's good, I like the pick. If his ankle's not good, I just think that could be it that like wears him down and he doesn't play 3 straight good ones.
Can we assume his ankle's good and pick?
Yeah, because we want that to happen. Okay. We assume his ankle's good. Marquette beats Kansas. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So then our final is Marquette against Purdue.
I got Marquette winning the tournament.
Wow. I got to go to bat for my Purdue. I have to. I think if this is actually the matchup, I think Zach Edey puts Oso on a platter and just devours him.
I think that Edey does have 30 and devours him, but I also think that we have a matchup between Tyler Kolek and Braden Smith, and he's like, Braden, you're this. It's like that. It's like the meme of the big lizard walking with like the little one, and then the next meme is like a bigger guy. Like Kolek can hand the reins to Braden Smith once he's gone, but as long as he's here, he can be the only Kolek right now.
Here's where you've miscalculated. It doesn't matter how Tyler Kolek approaches the matchup with Braden Smith, because Braden Smith will show up for that matchup. And I might be jumping ahead of myself a little much here, but I think you and I both agree that we believe Braden Smith is who he is.
Oh, I believe he is who he is, but I also believe that Tyler Kolek shows him who he is.
I think it was John Fanta had his predictions. He tweeted out who wins and who's MVP of this tournament. He said Purdue wins and Braden Smith is the MVP of the tournament. I love that prediction. I think this is the week that the world learns who Braden Smith is. And there would be no better way for that to happen than to face the best white point guard in the country, maybe the best point guard in the country. And there's this kid with a goatee that looks like shit, just rolling his shorts up in Tyler Kolek's shorts for 40 minutes. And everybody who's in Texas, who's never watched Purdue before, is like, who the hell is that? And everybody's like, oh, wait a second, it's Braden Smith. And he has 3 years left? What? Yeah. This is Braden Smith's week. That's where I'm at on this. And if they played Kansas, I'd feel differently because it's a totally different matchup. But if it comes down to Braden versus Tyler with Zach Edey over there getting 30 on his own, I don't know how we don't go to war for our guy Braden in this spot.
If you get a championship game matchup in here that you could pick, are you picking that matchup, or would you rather have?
No, I want Edie against Hunter.
Okay,
Yeah, I want
that
that.
there's a great chance for some great matchups, and the teams just need to do what they need to do.
Yeah, I want Edie against Hunter. Also, in the first person shooter video when J. Cole is like the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake and then they act
Yeah,
out. I feel like Tyler Kolek would say the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Bray. But the thing is, you want to be the person who's being pointed at. You don't want to be the person pointing. Because Tyler Kolek's J. Cole in this scenario and Braden Smith is Drizzy. And that's how I feel about this.
I I just wanted you to know that I don't like what you just did, but I don't have anything to say against it. I just want it to be out there that I'm not a fan.
Okay, understood. It was a stretch. I'm sorry.
Me and you both love Drake and J. Cole, and I know the metaphor, the scenery you were trying to point, but you really just threw Tyler Kolek and Braden Smith into that.
I mean, what I'm trying to do is like make the statement that like being the guy being pointed at is better than being the guy pointing. Like there is some psychology to that behind I'm the guy being pointed at.
It would be nice for Braden Smith to be really good, so people stop looking at us sideways when we try to tell them like Braden Smith is like not just some gimmicky ass like Purdue point guard, like he's one of the best point guards in the country.
Everybody in this tournament's lucky they don't see Zed Key. Let's move to